Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, the T on MPD and relationships. Hello everyone, to all of my new subscribers and new followers, hello, welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, listen y'all, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video. Of course, y'all know I always want to mention Thursday night, Thursday. Listen, Thursday nights. Listen, y'all don't want to miss Thursday nights. We really have a great time on Thursday nights. This is where we jump deep into the meat of the matter. Okay. We begin to discuss the different things that will actually take us to the place of healing and wholeness, revelation, conversation. Come on, you name it. God meets us right here. I would admonish you to come on in on Thursday nights. Jump in the chat. Let me say hi to you. Bring a few folks with you. And don't forget to hit the like button when y'all come in, okay? All right, y'all. So Thursday night, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are live right here on the channel unless otherwise specified. Y'all know I've been praising on the like button. Thank you so much for those of you that are more cognizant, that are hitting that like button, and y'all are just truly making a difference. So thank you so much. Keep up the great work. I'm so proud of you. Thank you all for continuing to hit the like button. If you're rocks with your girl, hit that like button. All right. Okay, y'all. So let's jump into the topic of this video. Okay. When the narcissist realized that they needed you, okay, but you could live without them. You know, these birds are, they are some different creatures. They really are. But what you have to understand, and I want you to really get this, because narcissists are they're codependent. And there are some things or some thoughts that they have, like this one, that can become very sobering to them from time to time. Now, the question is, will they stay in that place of sobriety? Absolutely not. Because, they're not allowed to do that because of, the spiritual DNA, that they are working with. But when it's really terrifying. And I just got to lay this foundation because I have to help you understand what is happening in the dynamics of the relationship. But when they realize that they actually need you, but you can live without them, y'all have to understand that narcissists are very, this terrifies a narcissist. It really does. And also, too, with the way that they behave, people that are fearful, people that have a lot of anxiety, like narcissists, people that are that way, and people that may not be narcissists, but just, they could be just a tad bit toxic, okay, or codependent. And sometimes both toxic and codependent, But people that are fearful, they learn early on that they have to master the art of manipulation, okay? Why do they do this? Because the fear inside of them causes them to basically think that, okay, in order to keep this person or in order to keep this situation going in my life, I need to be able to manipulate it and control it. You get what I'm saying? So this is why you see narcissists actually behaving the way that they do, is because it's out of fear. If you didn't know before, and this is another video, narcissists are really terrified of you. Why? Because you possess the ability to have intimacy and they don't. You understand what I'm saying? And that part right there alone, they know at some point it's going to hit that bump in the road. They're going to be called on or pulled on and you're going to start requiring more, and they don't have the more to give you. Okay? So this is why when they think about it, when they think about the fact that they need you, but you could live without them, this terrifies them. So this right here is another reason why narcissists are stuck in that love bomb devaluation discard is because they know that at some point you're going to leave. And because and then they know also too, when they have those sobering moments, they know that they are actually the cause of the demise of the relationship. Now, when you're talking to the narcissist, or if they're coming back and having a conversation with you about what happened or whatever, they're never, ever going to tell you this. Okay? They're never going to tell you that they know that they're the cause of what's happened. You know, what has happened with the addiction ship. They're not going to tell you that. Why? Because they're not going to own up to the fact that they made a mistake. Why? Because that's a narcissistic injury. That is something that will completely, it destroys their ego. So that being said, you got to understand that when they realize that they need you, but you can live without them, they have to abuse you. They have to manipulate you. They have to lie to you. They have to cheat on you. They have to do all of these different things to you. Because what they have to do, their whole mission and goal is to basically bring you down to their level. What is their level? Their level is fear, it's anxiety, it's anger, rage, wrath, low self-esteem, low self-worth. Remember all of these things that I'm telling you. Most of you that have been into it with a narcissist, you're going to identify. I know you're going to drop a comment below and you're going to testify about it. But most of you that were in it with a narcissist can identify with all of those different feelings that I just named. Bam. I need y'all to hit that like button, family. Hit that like button for me, please. Because see, when you understand that you have the ability to live without them, but when they have the moment where they realize they really needed you, not good. And when they understand that everything that they did to try to break, to basically bring you down to their level and to basically tear away your self-esteem, your self-worth, and everything that they did to cause you to basically fall or to just basically your life, just to destroy the essence of who you are and create so much chaos and havoc in your life. When they figure out that everything that they did, you still rose above that, listen, this is not a good moment for the narcissist, y'all. It's not a good moment. It really isn't, because you have to understand that this is a person that already doesn't know who they are. They don't even have a personality. Because the dark entities inside of them just pull them one way, pull them another way, pull them however they want to pull them. The narcissist is not rooted and grounded in anything but dark entities. That's it. So when this happens and they have that sobering moment, this is when you get them 50 phone calls a day. This is when you start getting all of these different numbers calling you from all over the place. This is when you get the family members reaching out to you. You start getting hoovers back to back to back to back, because that narcissist is trying to calm that negative narrative going on in that ego of theirs, in that mind. You understand what I'm saying? Because what you have to understand about ego is created by pride. I said it. Y'all hit that like button. I'm dropping some gems on here today because I want y'all to understand and know the inner workings of this thing. They need you, but you can live without them. But the moment that they realize this is what happens to them. And so they have to, because, sometimes we think, oh, well, the narcissist never sits and has those moments where they recollect and this and that. Listen, family, they still have a human aspect to them. Even though, we know the type of evil that they do to people, they still have a human aspect. They still think about things. They may not own up to it. They may not ever tell you. But that doesn't mean that they don't know. But the fact that, you know, you got people calling you, you got emails coming in from all of these different emails, all these different social media friend requests and following requests and everything like that. That lets you know that this clown, this backwards walking giraffe has had a sobering moment. But you got to let them have that sobering moment all on their own. Because what you have to understand is that you possess something that they don't. You possess the ability to be able to move on, to be able to put your life back together, to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. You are a tub that sits on its own bottom. This bird over here needs you to sit and be their bottom while they sit on top of you. Bam, that part. You understand what I'm saying? Whenever you recognize this, you ought to be feeling like, you know what? You ought to be feeling like you one of the coldest individuals walking this planet. And the only and not in pride, but in the fact that God has delivered you. And your boast is not in yourself. Your boast is in the Lord. Why? Because he's a sovereign God. And he allowed you to see something in yourself that at the end that the narcissist could never see in you, which propelled you to be able to make it out of that relationship or that addictionship, move on and never go back. But this right here, when they realize that they need you, but you can live without them. Y'all, let me tell you something. Narcissists cannot participate in intimacy. This is one of the saddest moments in their lives. Is because they know, and this is what causes them a lot of times, most often, a lot of sadness, anxiety, depression, oppression, is the fact that they know that they are too terrified of intimacy, and the dark entities that reside in them will not allow them to even engage in empathy. And in intimacy and empathy too. And there is nothing that they can do about it. Why? Because they will never be able to admit that they are the one that is the problem. Now they'll have those sobering thoughts away from you. They ain't gonna tell the flying monkeys. They're not gonna tell anybody. Because the whole game of the isolation, they try to isolate you when the entities inside of them isolate them and make them speak lies to themselves and believe them too. Narcissists, by the way, they do believe their own lies. Y'all do know that, right? They do. Yeah. So this is what happens when when they come to that sobering reality that they need you, but you could live without them. Depression. This is what you see them go through. Depression, oppression. Meanwhile, all of this stuff is happening. They got all this anxiety, anger, and everything. So this is why you see them hoovering back to back. This is why they are so obsessed. They're obsessed with supply, even after you're gone. They're obsessed. Why? Because that spirit of stagnation and limitation keeps them obsessed and stuck right there in that place where y'all began. See, remember I told you, the narcissist remembers you as the person in the beautiful light that they met when they found you. You need to remember them as the person that they were when you left them. But this right here, family, I need y'all to hit that like button. This right here, it should help you gain some deeper insight as to what is happening with these birds. Don't let them ever come back, intimidate you, make you fearful, and do all of these different things to you. Why? Because you can live without them. They're the ones that need you. Okay? So y'all, I want you to hit that like button, share this video. Share this video with other people that you know may need it. Okay, family? I love you all. You do something nice for yourselves today, okay? I love you all, and I will see you all on the next video. And I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.